The question on every family's mind is what's going to happen with school this fall? What's going to happen after Labor Day? So who better ask that than Stephen Lecce? He is the Minister of Education in Ontario, and we're broadcasting from Secret on top of George in Queen Street East in downtown Toronto. And Minister, I put this to you. The Premier has said, I have tried everything. He said, my minister has tried everything to deal with the unions, to deal with the school boards, and it's still a big issue out there as to where they go back. And people are saying, well, we're not ready, or you got to do more, or more money. How do you put an end to all this equivocation?
Well, I think it's just building confidence in the public and parents and likewise in staff that our plan leads the country. We're investing more. We have more nurses, more testing, more screening, and more cleaning. But also, I think it comes down to really demonstrating that in this challenge, when you face an unprecedented pandemic and an economic recession, the way we confront it as a society, as we always have in this country, is to come together. And we need everyone to be reasonable, to be flexible, and to be united with one aim.
It must be frustrating to you, though, when you say we want to come together, and the Canadian Taxpayers Federation was on this show, said you're spending more money on students than anyone else in Canada, and you're having all the safe practices out there, and people are still nattering away at you. Is it the unions? Is it the school boards?
Look, I think it's a disappointing. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I think we will overcome this. There's a bit of, an element of rhetoric in the public discourse. I think we can and we will unite. I just think it requires our unions, respectfully, our partners in education, to be willing to have some element of compromise, some reasonableness. And look, everyone in society has pivoted, adapted. We've had to change behaviors. People working from home. We've had frontline workers in the job place right through the pandemic. Everyone sacrificed. And I don't think it's unfair for taxpayers, for parents, and particularly our kids to say, look, our teacher unions need to be part of that solution.
Minister, is there a bigger issue here because of this dissatisfaction with the teachers and with the school boards? Should the system be changed? The school boards are huge, big bureaucracies. The unions running the teachers, they have a lot of money. Has it just gone out of balance?
Look, at this moment, I haven't given a ton of thought to macro, long-term reform to the system, to be quite frank. I'm just so...
You're dealing with the issue.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so seized with the more imminent existential challenge of getting the kids back safely and keeping those staff safe as well. Happy to return for a longer term, but I think reform is not a negative thing. I think we seek to ensure that the system responds to the needs of kids. And one thing I have been talking about is merit-based hiring. I mean, it's so antithetical to teacher unions is to ensure seniority triumphs over merit. And I think, look, I'm not here to go along to get along. I'm here to do what's right for education, for pedagogy, for quality.
And there are a lot of good young teachers who are trouble getting jobs. So
indeed,
that's something that you may look at when we get through this next hurdle.
Indeed.
Okay, Minister Lecce, thank you very much. 3 minutes. Thank you for watching. We are going to continue to broadcast from the Secret Bar here on top of the George Restaurant Courtyards on Queen Street East in Toronto. In these days, where politicians are spending a lot of your money, Parliament's not sitting, it's important to have an independent news source. That's what we are doing. We hope you subscribe.